Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday. How you doing, Jay? Happy Sunday. Hope your day went well today. Hope all is going well today. How you doing? How are you doing? Hello, everyone that's in that I can't see. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm not gonna be up here too long. I'm here too long. I'm gonna be here too long because I just recently had a tooth extraction. Well, two tooth extractions. I'm not gonna be here too long. I just got it done Thursday, so I just want to come in here and just say hello and give y'all a little encouragement just a little bit before I head out for the night because it's Sunday and everything like that. Hope y'all doing good. Just tap in, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Would like to have you here. I'll also be participating in Vlogmas, so be sure that you subscribe. You can enjoy the festivities that is going on with that. Hey, Simply Dina, how you doing? Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. How are y'all doing? Y'all ain't gonna lie, I was kind of contemplating whether to come up here or not because I just got two of my teeth pulled on Thursday, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel up to it, but I said I'm gonna push through. I said I'm gonna push through, so I don't know if I'm gonna be on too long because my gums they still kind of like they itch from healing. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good though. I'm doing pretty good. We just pretty much lounged around today. The kids are at my mother-in-law house and stuff for a little while. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and talk just a little bit, not too long. Just want to do just encourage y'all just a little bit for a little bit on getting back up. It's amazing that this has been sitting on my spirit for a long for past week, and then my pastor was talking about it again today about getting back up. How sometimes we fall short or we like get our routine and things like that, and we be afraid to hop back in. I just want to encourage y'all to don't be afraid to hop back in once you like what's it called. I didn't walk today. I didn't. I'm starting back. I'm starting back tomorrow because last week I didn't sit still. I was pretty much moving around, so I didn't walk that much last week. And this week I really didn't walk it out because Thursday I got some tooth distractions and stuff, and I was busy all through the week, so I didn't get a chance to walk. So I'm starting back fresh on Monday because at first I was feeling so bad. I slept off the day too. I slept off for a couple of days, and I was feeling bad. I said, you know what, just boldly get back up and keep going. So I'm going back hard this week. I might not go outside still to walk. I might just go on my walking pad because I don't want any wind to hit my gums. So I'm just gonna walk on the walking pad. I might walk on the walking pad tonight. It depends on how I'm feeling. But hi for India. But I haven't been walking for real. I've been trying to stay consistent with my eating habit and my eating schedule and stuff, but sometimes that still don't be enough. Especially with me, with PCOS, just a diet just don't be enough. I have to put some extra stuff to it. Yes, walking pad, they really are like I hated mine. Like I ain't gonna lie. I got like a love-hate relationship with my walking pad because to me, the walking pad they're not as wide as the treadmill. but they are suffice for days. They're usually suffice for days when you can't get out, and they're a cheaper option for a treadmill. So hi Leroy. So that's pretty much why I got it, just for days like I can't get out. Like now, since I got tooth extraction, I can't be in the wind. I can, walk on the walking pad. It doesn't. I get a little sweat on, but it's not much as a treadmill. But it was a cheaper option and a space saver as well. Getting the walking pad. So it does its job, but it's not as much as I want it to. But it does its job. So that's one way I get back on my I keep up on my activity and stuff like that. So yeah. But I just want to come in and encourage y'all. It's been hitting my spirit. I've been seeing a lot of people. They've been slacking off on a lot of things, including myself. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to get back up. And we be scared. That's the one of the most scariest thing to do is to get back up, because you be scared you're gonna fall again. But in anything that you're doing, even with your walk with Christ, if you fall, get back up, boldly get back up, because at the end of the day, we can't allow fear, to stop us from what we are trying to do in life. And I don't know if y'all been going through that or whatever, but if you ever do, I just want to mind you can always get back up. Always get back up. Okay, it's scary. Trust me, it's scary. Okay, but it can be done. And when you do get back up, don't harp on the fall. You know what I'm saying? Use it as a learning lesson, but don't use it as a hindrance, if you get what I'm saying. And sometimes we tend to do that when we fall short of the glory, or we fall off our routine and things like that. We get comfortable with the lies in our head saying that we'll never, achieve what we're trying to achieve or get what we're trying to get because we slacked off. And I want to let you know that's not true, you know. And so, we can't stagnate our journey, because we fall. We're gonna fall. We're human. Falling is a part of life. Falling builds character and builds strength. And thank you. Yes, hit the like button if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe as well. But understand that falling is all part of a journey. And a lot of us use falling as failure, as it's the end all be all, and it's not. It's actually a step showing that you on a journey, that you actually trying to achieve something that you want to achieve in life. So don't be afraid to fall. Falling hurts. It does hurt, but at the end of the day, you always get back up. When you hit the bottom, there's no other way but to get up. And so that's something that the Lord has been talking to me about, when it comes down to falling, and falling short of doing things. Like if I mistakenly sin about something, I can always come boldly, get up boldly and come to him like, hey Lord, I messed up. Let's start over. And that's just with anything, the weight loss journey, your relationship with your parents, relationship with your kids, with your spouse, whatever. If you hit a little snag, where you can always get back up, get up boldly. Don't be afraid. Don't allow the spirit of fear to overtake you, and keep you from what you need to be doing. And you know, and understand that fear is an emotion. And I really feel like that a lot of people don't achieve the things that they want to achieve because they allow fear to take over. And understand that fear is just a circumstantial emotion. It just go by what things, what's going on the outside, and it's not who you are. And, yes, we have some trying times going on now in the world, but you still have breath in your body. You still have breath in your body to do whatever you pray to do. You know, it still can be obtained. I understand that the world like is going into shambles and stuff like that, but do understand there's still hope. There's still hope in whatever it is you're praying for. You know what I'm saying? So I just pray that y'all just continue to just, when you fall, just get back up. Keep going. Okay? And don't look at other people's situation, because we mess up by doing that too sometimes, by looking at other people's situation, saying that they might be doing better than me. Nobody's doing better than nobody. We just on different paths. And like my pastor was saying today, she was talking to one of her loved ones and saying that the person saying they felt like should be more successful where they at, because their finances where they at. But like she said, just because people don't show their struggle don't mean they're not struggling. And just because some people's struggles are not financial doesn't mean they're not struggling. Some people be like I said, some people show a part of life where they want to show. And not everybody's going to be real. No, I try to be as real as transparent as I can be. I don't be too transparent because, whatever you put out here on the internet, it get live for people to judge. And some people will take a 30-second clip and just uh what it is, identify you with that certain thing you've been talked about. But at the end of the day, everybody struggle with something. And just because they come in here all jolly and happy doesn't mean they're not struggling with anything. Just because they in the store spending money, buying the Birkins, buying this, buying that, they might be secretly dealing with depression. They might be dealing with loneliness. They might be dealing with something that we don't know. Everybody's struggling with something. But the world, like I was telling my pastor today, I said the world has identified themselves with money, cars, and clothes, and they think that they're not successful because of those things. They think that life is not good because of those things. And, and they get emotional about it, and then eventually they allow the emotions to internalize, and they fall into a big depression and things like that. And it's sad because a lot of people have lost their lives because of that, because of things that they see, because things are not going like they want to, but they don't understand the struggles people be going through to get what they got. So, and I said that we as a church, not saying specifically people, but I'm just saying as church as a whole, it's a lot of there. We're not doing our job as lovers of Christ, a lover of people, to be there to love and show people the way. Cause like my pastor was just telling me the day that one of her neighbors, or one of her old friends or whatever, um, I'm good. How are you? Missed you as well. But one of her old coworkers' son, you know, on a took his life, and he was dealing with a lot of things going on mentally and stuff like that. He was feeling the type of way, but I feel as if somebody was there, to help walk him through or talk him through, I feel like he wouldn't have done that. And you know, sometimes, how should I say this? Y'all know I try to say things without trying to sound like, but I have to tell the truth. But sometimes we have to do more. We think they say, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for you," and we think that's done a be all thing. Yes, pray is good, but we need to show action as well. We need to be up there. We sometimes we have to climb into the emotional, mental, and spiritual casket with people and pull them out, or the spiritual graves and pull them out. And I feel like if us as a church, if we did more of that, we wouldn't see many people losing their life due to, things, their thoughts and emotions and stuff like that. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be careful how I say it because I don't want to come off like, hard behind. But it's just the truth that, the church is not being a church, and they are very hypocritical now. And a lot of people who be dealing with a lot of things. And the messed up thing about it is, there's a lot of people in the church who don't even have answers. There's a lot of people in the world who have questions, and people in the church can't get them answers because they act just like the world. And it's sad. It's like I don't know. It's just a lot, and I can talk about it all day. It just really bothers me though, cause it just it just hurts. It hurts how, you know, this generation is lost because the church is not being a church. And that's why I do what I do on my channel every single day. I try to be as real as I can. I try to be as transparent as I can to understand, to let people know, like, hey, I go through it too. Hey, I deal with it too. And you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. And as y'all seen, a lot of y'all, that if y'all are subscribed to my channel and y'all see the things I talk about, like concerning this house and things like that, I can't stand it. I can't stand it here. And my desire is to buy a house. And I feel like sometimes it was a point in time in my life I felt like that I was never gonna get out of this. I'm like, Lord, it's like every time I try to get up out of here, it's like something else keep going on. But I had to remember who I am, remember who I belong to, and understand that this right here is just temporary. I thought it was an end all be all because how things were going, but this right here is on temporary, and I know eventually I'm getting up out of here soon. My desire is to buy a house, and I'm gonna buy a house. And I told y'all, yes, I will in Jesus' name. I will in Jesus' name. And I was telling y'all, I think I told y'all a couple of vlogs ago, you know, the conditions of this house. It's a rental property, and these days nobody want to fix their houses when you rent for them not. So it's a lot of stuff we dealing with. And sometimes I don't like vlogging in the house, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I know at the end of the day, it's not the end all be all. It's not. Because that's why I push so hard, on my platforms and stuff like that. And just try to, and like I said, I want people to see that God can take you from one position to another. It's hard. It's hard, and sometimes I be embarrassed showing certain things going on in this house, but it's real. It is real, and I know eventually I'm going to get the house. My prayer is to have one by the time the kids get out of school around by May, to have it, and I'm gonna have it in Jesus' name. But you know, in this position here, I feel like I felt like that. This was the end, but at the end of the day, it's not. I had to get back up. I fell down. I was upset about it. I was sad about it and things like that. And I said, man, bump it. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. But like the Lord told me, you got to get up. Boldly get up. Start back doing the things that you need to do to get there. And like we paid off so much debt this year. But the only thing they want us to do now is just pay off this other car that we got. And we probably won't pay that off till probably about like May. About May, March or May, some next year or whatever. But it just like I just know that in day God has a blessing for everybody. He has a big life for everybody. And just because you fall doesn't mean that you're not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I know it was a lot me saying that and everything, but it just be true. I try to tell the truth, try to be transparent as a believer, as a lover of Christ, as a child of God, that life is not perfect. Okay, life is not perfect. Only person that's perfect is God, but God don't want people who the perfect person to see you through it. You know what I'm saying? So if you in a position in this time or this day and age, and you feel like that, you're too far gone, you're too far low, or you're too far behind, understand that you're not. You right where you need to be. Oh no, I'm not really saying it's just I got two distractions, and so I try to be careful because the ceiling fan on, and I don't want to air hear my the what you call it. I got two distractions though. I'm just trying to be I don't know. I just today just hi, thank you, hi Husk, hi. I think that's how you said Tara. I don't know how to say your name. Hi broski, broski, how you doing? I think I remember seeing you, but I'm just pretty much just talking. Hey Robin, how you doing? I'm not trying to open my mouth too wide because, like I said, I got what you call it. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I seem like, but I'm not trying to open my mouth too wide because I just got two distractions on Thursday, so they're still healing. The itch, they're sore, and it's still healing. And I still want to show up for y'all because I feel as if I know some days I probably can't, but I feel as if there's somebody out there that be needing Jesus, and if I feel like if I don't show up, they won't get them. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So I try not to talk too, anytime I be like, "Eh," but I'm just not trying to like open my mouth. I don't end up with what's called. Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Oh my gosh! How you feeling? How you feeling? But I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to take it easy. I just want to show up here because I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. I know I didn't come last Sunday. I forgot what happened last Sunday, but this Sunday I said I'm gonna show up and things like that because I love y'all. I really do. I really do love y'all, and I really do care for y'all. You know, and I'm glad we all growing and we feeling good over this way, and we being transparent, we loving one another and things like that. So that's what I really wanted to do on this platform and stuff. So I just thank God for that. I do. I really do love y'all, and I do talk to my pastor about y'all every Sunday too. About how everybody, I can see how people what I going. It's going good. It's a little stagnant right now because I can't go outside and work out because of this, and like I do my, like I was saying earlier, I do my walking pad, but it's just not enough for me. I like to go outside and do some running. I can't run in here, so I try to do a little bit. So right now it's a little stagnant until next week, and I can be pick up like I want to. So yeah, but it's okay. You know, I about hit the 20 pound mark. Y'all know I've been trying to fight to get that 20 pound mark. I ain't hit it just yet, but I'm getting there. Just a little tired. Okay, I'm a little tired too myself. I am a little bit myself. Hey Brittany, girl, I was literally thinking about you the other day. The same day I went and got my teeth pulled. I finally got them teeth out, girl. I only got them out Thursday. I was thinking about you Thursday. How you doing? How are you doing, girl? Good seeing you. Hey, Courtney, what's up? What is up? I'm glad y'all came by, y'all. I'm glad you came by. I'm glad I'll be obedient to come on here because y'all, I'm good. I'm a little sore up here. Well, now I'm all right. So that's why I'm kind of like, because Miss Olivia, she like, you sat there? Like, no, I'm just trying to keep my mouth from, you at work? Oh, they eating dinner. What they eating tonight? I had to. I missed last week, and I just felt like somebody just need to hear because the message that came to me about getting back up, and I was like, there's a lot of people who have fell short, and they feel like sometimes when you sin, some people like when they sin or they fall short, and they feel like they're too scared to come back to God. And it's amazing that my pastor was talking about some people she was talking to this week was dealing with that, and so it was like maybe something I need to talk about because some people they really do. Okay, call me tomorrow. I'm going to my pastor's house on Thanksgiving, but I really feel like some people they are too afraid to get back up and start over with God because they think they too far and too often. There's a lot of people like she was just telling me, my pastor was just telling me today that somebody she knew, son took his life because he was feeling that way. He was fighting with demons and he felt like he got too far. And I feel like we need to show up for people because you never know because like you seen like that when about 2 or 3 lives ago, it was one person that person came up here and they felt like they kept telling that the demons kept telling them to take his life. You remember that? And that, it just like I was like, I'm gonna show up regardless. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up because I don't want nobody doing it. I don't want nobody taking their life because they feel like they too far. I feel like they just can't. There's no, whatever. I'll be fine. I'm gonna take my Tylenol and go lay down afterwards. But I got a job to do. I got a job to do. Even this hurt, but I got a job to do. And I just don't want nobody. It's too many lives. It's too many people taking their lives. It's too many people taking their lives. And we as a church, we need to show up for these people. And it just like I'm trying not to cry because it really do bother me because like the church these days, they too busy saying what you should and shouldn't do, this and that. But some people don't even understand, their emotions. They don't understand what they're going through. They don't understand how they feel. They don't understand how to overcome those things. All they doing, people just shouting and saying, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. And then eventually they give up. They give up. They become one with their feelings. And I don't know, it just really hurts. And a lot of them be young. And you can see it be a lot of men, a lot of young boys be the main one. The boys they the seed. They help produce everything. And it just like it's just sad. It's sad. And the person that took his life, he was young. He was a young dude. He was a young dude. And it was like, and the people that was in the house when they didn't try to talk him down. They didn't try to get him to understand. They let him go in the room and that's sad. Hi Rick. It just it bothers me. It really bothers me. It bothers me and it hurts. And I feel like some people feel like it's just too far gone. That you're never too far gone. You're never too far gone. There's nothing too deep, nothing too wide that God can't reach you out of. And that's even with your, whatever journey you're on. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall short. You're gonna, you know. I'm going to my pastor's house on Thanksgiving. We probably didn't hear me the first time when I said it. I'm going to my pastor's house for Thanksgiving, but you just don't know. You never too far gone. You never too far gone. People might say you too far gone, but you're never too far gone for God. God can reach anywhere. And like I said, whatever journey you're on, whatever it is, understand falling and falling short is part of the journey. And like I tell people, it's not just because you fall, it's not the end all be all. It's just a part of the journey. And those falls, they build character and they build strength, build wisdom, things like that. And some people think when they fall, that's it. No, it's not it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to fight tears. That's all. Other than that, it just, yeah. But I wasn't gonna be in her too long anyway. I just want to be able to just come up here and be obedient, and be light, pretty much. Despite how I feel, I want to be light. Cause at the end of the day, I still got a job to do. And still souls out here. Hey, Miko, how you doing, my girl? Hey, Southern Bells. Oh, hey, girly. How have you been? I got to catch up on everybody, y'all. I haven't. Well, first of all, I've been busy recording Vlogmas videos. So, that, and then went to the dentist. So, yeah. I'll catch up with everybody next week, though. I haven't been able to catch up with nobody. How you been? Girl, those sweets be looking so good. They're the last thing I be need. They look so good. I understand everybody out here fighting in the trenches. I am trying to get out the trenches. I know. I bet it is. My video about done downloading. But I can't complain. Amen. That's all we can do. Hold our head up. Well, look, you ain't got to put too much of your head lift. You got to do too much of your head lift. It lift. Then you have your little bun up there and stuff. Be so cute. Me gonna not be messing with her by her head. With little head. It's cute that she got a cute little head. She's that newspaper. She do. She got a cute little head. I mean her head all the time. She got a cute little head and she put her bun and stuff up there. It'd be cute. She do. She got a cute little head. She do. But yeah, I just want to encourage y'all on this Sunday. I'm not gonna do the full hour that I usually do because, like I said, I don't want to talk too much because I just got some distractions out my mouth. I'm gonna say newbie. Miko, you know, 2 teeth I was talking about that bothered me, girl. I finally got them out. And y'all, that story time. Lord, I'm gonna give y'all testimony about that before I go. So, what? No. I'm finna race. I ain't gonna be here too long. I got 2 more minutes. I'm gonna give y'all this testimony. So y'all know I said I was gonna I kept putting off about getting my teeth taken out, right? So I had wanted to save them, but saving them cost too much. I said, you know what, it's all right. But I said, I didn't mind anyway, because when I get them taken out, I know they back there. They back there. So I was happy to get them taken out. I had a problem getting them back there. So yeah. So it's a certain dental office that I go to, but they expensive. So I said I want to go somewhere else to get them taken out. And it was a dental office in Fort Valley that I said I would go to. My auntie went to it, but my spirit didn't feel right going to them, so I didn't go. And so it was this dental office like 30 minutes away that took walk-ins, because the one up there in Fort Valley, they took walk-ins too, and they did same-day treatment. And plus I vlogged all of it too, so y'all see it doing vlogging, but y'all just got a little snippet of it. But the other dental office like 30 minutes away, they took walk-ins. But they had to come back and schedule you for what you had to do. So I went over there and they said they're gonna give my x-rays, but they wouldn't be able to do what they had to do until April. Right, that's way up the road. And then while I was talking to them, they told me they don't know for sure, since it was an emergency, they don't know if the insurance was gonna cover all this. Now I'm like, and if it didn't cover, because I know certain dentists they charge wherever the tooth is, and I know some of them do that. So they more cheaper if you get them up from up here, but they're a little bit more if they go back. If that's some dentists, not some of them, not all of them, but some of them are. And so she was like, if they don't cover it, it's gonna be $250 per tooth. And I'm like, you mean tell me you can't do this over the phone? I told her what 2 numbers it was, And no, we can't take it the insurance over the phone and all this. I'm like, when y'all start doing it? Usually y'all take the insurance over the phone and we tell you what tooth it is. And then you call them back, let how much it's gonna be. Hi Alex. So he said, no, I ain't gonna worry about it. Cause they gave my auntie to run around too when she went up. And so, yeah, $250 per tooth. So I went over there to America's to it was a family care connect family dinner that I was sharing with you. Cause my insurance, Kevin insurance, my mother-in-law insurance, and my auntie, we all got the same insurance because love you more. Because they all work at the same job. Y'all know I'm up on the Kevin health insurance through his job. So all of them work at the same job. So we all got the hey, um now American ain't that far. So so uh she went to Fort Valley. But I was gonna go to Americans, but I ended up going to the Care Connect. Well, she said they won't be able to see me till April, and I was like, "Baby, well, she gonna do the X-ray, but she wasn't gonna be able to, they weren't gonna be able to take the teeth out until April." So on my way over there, I was praying. I was like, Lord, I said, I just pray that the day goes smooth. I'm gonna get this out the way, cause y'all know I've been putting off for the longest. I'm doing good. How you doing, Alex? But y'all know I've been putting off for the longest trying to get it out, cause y'all know how I am, whatever. But went over there. She said, "Well, I ain't gonna be able to see you to April, whatever. We're not gonna be able to do anything to your mouth till April." I was like, Lord Jesus, I said, Lord, I just need a way for it to be made, to get the teeth out of my mouth, whereas I can go about my life, whatever. So she said, what type of insurance do you have? So I told her the name of the insurance or whatever. And that's how I know this all God. This is all God, because I was praying the day before and in the day of while I was heading over that way and everything runs smooth, get it out today, go about my business and not pay too much out of pocket. So um she said, well, the dentist over here, right next door, they take your insurance. Hey Shantir, they take your insurance. And they do same day treatment. I said, okay, God. I said, I see you. I see you. So I mosed on across right next door over there and went in their office. Walked in, my spirit felt right when I walked in there. I said, okay, I might can go here. So I walked in, I said, hey, I'm looking for you to get 2 extractions done or whatever. And I told her which ones it was or whatever, this and that. And so, and so, she was looking at the lady and she was like, well, we don't want to send her to this person. We can get you in at 11 o'clock with this person. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Well, cause I got to like around about 8:30 because I want to get early just in case, some people they do walk-ins, they try to push them to the back. So if I came early, they'll go ahead and get me done. You get what I'm saying? So she said, well, I can get you in at 11 o'clock. I said, okay, that's fine or whatever. So she gave me new patient paperwork, gave my insurance card, my license, things like that or whatever. And so when she got done with that, she called me back to the desk. She said, do you want to go get both of them out or you just want to do one? I said, if you can do both, I'd be fine. So after that, I sat there for a while. And around 10:45, they called me back to the back, right? Did the x-rays. Hold on. Sorry, that's one of my vlogging videos that got done downloaded to my computer. But around 10:45, they put me in the back, did my x-rays and everything. So this dentist said the same thing that my regular dentist told me, which I'm gonna end up transferring for them because they are high. They are high. They expensive. I don't try to do no hate towards no business and stuff, but that place is expensive. But and I'll tell y'all about that in my vlogs video. Y'all see that at the while. But that TV line. But they put me in the back. He looked at the teeth on the X-ray. He said, "Well, you're gonna need a root canal. Yeah, you're gonna need a root canal and some crowns on." I said, "You know what?" He said, "If I wanted to save him, okay, all right, all right. You better sing, girl. All right, love you." But he said if you want to save him, you can do a root canal and some crown. I'm like, no. I said just gonna take him out because the root canal on both of the teeth they were $550 some a piece, plus $1,200 a piece for the crown. I'm like, baby, I don't have that type of money right now, so I need this out now because it's hurting. I need that right now. He said, okay, fine. So he knocked me up and everything, and so the lady, the assistant said, But wait here for me. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna go talk to the women up front, and I'm going to they're gonna quote you or whatever. I said okay, whatever. So I sat there for a minute. I was like, Lord, please don't let me spend no more than $150. Okay. So the lady came in and she said, well, for the X-rays, the anesthesia, all this stuff right there into extraction, gonna be $375. $375. And I was like, Lord, I said I ain't want to pay no more than 150. You know, that's how I was saying. Look at you, back. I was like, Lord, I don't want to pay no more than 150. That's what I was saying. And I said, you know, it don't matter whatever. I just need teeth out my mouth. I'm talking to Kim. I was like, man, I got to pay out $375 or whatever. He said it shouldn't be that much with insurance. I said, I know, but she said I got to pay $375 for it. I doubt how much do they charge to pull out teeth. So the man finally came in because he had somebody else to do or whatever, and he ended up pulling out the teeth, right? And like I said, I did the whole story time on my vlog, so I ain't gonna do the whole story time. But get to the desk, get ready to check out. Okay, get ready to check out. And I was like, Lord, I said, oh, I don't want to pay no $375. Got up there and she said, okay, Miss Round, y'all like, yeah. That lady said, yes, your total is $120.40. I was like, come on, somebody slapped that down debit card on that thing so fast. I was like, yes, because I ain't gonna pay no more than $150. I said, thank you, Jesus. He went below what I said. I said, okay. I said, okay, Jesus. I said, I'll pay this 120.40. Good night. I'll pay this 120.40 because baby, that was I was like, I'm telling you, you ask God, He gonna help you out, man. Because I was like, ain't no way. Because the other dentist office that I usually go to, which I'm gonna transfer for them for extraction with my insurance, they want about $700. Cause who got that? Who? Who think that? Not me. A big blessing. Cause I was like, Lord, I prayed on the way over there, and everything worked out smooth and everything. You know how the enemy try to creep in and try to get you all, whatever. But I'm telling you, I was like, Lord, I just want it to be smooth. I want to get it out today and not pay no more than $150. And he got it out that day. It went smooth, and I paid less than $150. I paid $120.40. Indeed. I walked out so proud. Look, y'all, I had the gauze in my mouth, had the napkin like this. I was putting that card, go and swipe this card. Go and swipe the card, I go about my business. Baby, I was so happy. So now, I'm trying to learn how to chew in the back again because I'm so used to chewing them in the front because my teeth hurt so bad. And that's another thing. Like when God delivers you out of something, go note. Hold this now. When God delivers you out of something, don't stay conformed to that thing He took you out of. Because I had to remember, since my mouth is I'm able to chew now, I don't have to stay stuck into the point of trying to chew in the front, trying not to hurt my teeth. When God bring you out of something, don't stay in them same habits. Okay? Don't stay in them same habits. Take it from my dental thing. I'm still in my brain. I still got chew up here. I'm like, no, God, like I delivered you from that pain. You can go back. You can chew. You can enjoy the things that you have now. You can enjoy the food now. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get that's word now. That's a word. That's a word. Catch it. That's a word. When God deliver you out that pain and all of this and that third, don't be repeating the same habits. I had to learn. Okay, God done got me out of this. I'm out of the pain thing. I ain't got to see me doing that stuff trying to make myself comfortable to the pain. I ain't got to do that no more. I can actually chew like I want to. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much my little testimony, of this week or whatever. So when God bring you out of something, and sometimes we suffer for a long time because of our own stubbornness. Because I didn't even try. I don't know what it was. I think I was being stubborn, or either the fact that I just didn't want to put my family in a position because on the mate, the mother be trying to carry everything. I didn't want to be down. But in the end of the day, I had to get myself out of that pain. But when God deliver you out of things, um, when God deliver you out of things, coordinate, get that together. But God deliver things. Don't repeat the same habit that you was in when you was bound down. Okay. So yeah, y'all do that. Okay. Oh, let me get it, y'all. This is exactly why this is a war crime. The crime scene is a city of 200. I don't know what the remote is. That TV is loud. But yeah, oh, I found it. Hold on. TV loud. But yeah, it's just like we gonna get you out of them things. Don't conform yourself to them same habits. I'm gonna get you out of things. You get you out that pain. Gonna get all that residue off for you, okay? But I ain't gonna be here. I'm going to go. I've been here for 40 minutes, y'all. Hi, oh, welcome back. Welcome back. We ain't gonna be here too long, y'all. I'm gonna go get me some rest or whatever. Just wanna come in here and say hey and to remind y'all, just don't stay down. Okay? Don't stay down. When you fall, get back up. I know I went over a lot of stuff, but next week we'll probably do a little better. But get back up. You fall, you're never too far, you're never too deep, you're never too wide for God to reach you up out of anything. Okay? Alright? But I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna take some Tylenol, give me some rest. I just wanna come in here and just encourage y'all. I love y'all so much. Alright? And I might do a live sometime in the middle of the week, probably. I know I'll be fully recovered by then. But I want to say I love y'all so much. You have a wonderful Sunday, okay?